Hey folks, JD here, and today we're going to be looking at editing this particular photo. So this is our infrared negative. I took it on a 590nm camera, and now what I've got to do is take it from the negative and I've got to change it into its proper colours. How do we do that? Because for the second it's looking pretty god awful. Well, it's quite simple. What you need to do first of all is you need to alter the white balance. So I haven't set the white balance on my camera in order to take this. I was trialing a few photos, or quite a few photos in fact, without auto setting the white balance. So if I click white balance first, then that just adjusts the white balance of the photo. Then what I do is I have to go into the channel mixer. Now this is quite difficult, well, to begin with, and it was something I had to wrap my head around for a while. As you can see, to begin with, this is what our levels look like. So we've got the red channel, green and blue as part of the RGB. It's the standard RGB channels, right? So inside there you've got your red in your red, your green in your red, your blue in your red in your green, your green in your green, your blue in your green, etc, etc, right? And you've also got preserved luminosity. So what you've got to do is you've got to change these levels. So what you're looking for is I've got a preset here that I've made. What you are looking for your preset to look like is this. So your red in red and your green in red inside the red channel is 0, and your blue in red is at 100%. Now 100% in GIMP is 2.0 for some strange reason. I don't know why, but that is 100%. So that is what you set your blue channel in, your blue color in your red channel to. Your green channel, you just set your green in green to 1, and your blue channel you set your red and blue to 100% to 2. So I'm guessing your green, this green and green would be 50%. So then your red and blue channel to 100. All the rest, as you can see, is 0. Tick preserve luminosity and then save that as a preset. That is a good preset for 590nm and 720nm. Then click OK. And this is what we get. This is what our photo looks like now after it has been processed. So as simple as that. So we haven't added anything to it. Now if you want to, you can just add a little bit of color. So just automatic color enhance, and bang, there you go. There is your finished article. So literally once you've got that preset set, it'll literally take you about 5 or 10 seconds per photo. That's it. Now what I like about this photo, let me just analyze this for a second. What I don't like about it is how bright this area is here, because quite literally the sun was here on the day I was taking this. But what I do like about it is I like this reflection a lot. Look at that. You can see the tree behind me and all of its color, absolutely beautiful. You can see the silhouette of the model of a man that we have in there. You can see the different railings. The railings are pretty much, even though it's a different color from the wood of the shed or the wood of the signal box, I can see that if you just at a glance it looks the same. It doesn't stand out anymore. It's nicely muted against the brown of the signal box. And again, you've got a very bright color over here, which I'm not too fond at. But to be fair, I think what works about this is that you've got this huge signal box is very muted in color. Everything else is bright, and it just kind of works. I really like that, and I'm really proud of that one. So that was on the 590nm, but it's exactly the same color mixer for any of the infrared. There we go. It's going to change color now because I've just selected that preset again. There's the settings to dial in if you haven't made a note of it already, for when you do come to change yours. And then quite literally that is the finished result. So that's on the 590nm without there being any editing. Now what I've got, without there being any extra editing, just swapping the levels. Now what I've got is I've got some pictures from the 720 that I've done, and when I say done, I've put them through exactly the same process. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. I put it through exactly the same process, and that's what the 720nm looks like. So once again, I've used exactly the same white balance first. Then I've changed the channel mixer, and I've added the infrared preset here on exactly the same settings as the 590. So the settings you already got, so that's no difference. And then just a bit of color enhancement then, just to make those colors pop. And that is quite literally it. There's your infrared photo. as beautiful as that, in a colour with loads of different spectrums that you just don't see with your normal eye. I'm so intoxicated by it. I think it's just beautiful, absolutely. Alright, my friends, well, that is quite simply it. Thank you ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and ring that bell too. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy shooting.